Shut up. I was kidding. I should win an Oscar or something for what I'm doing right now under these conditions. What's up, guys? This Real Estate Podcast, episode 75, Infinity Wars. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
And I'm here with Adam.
You most certainly are.
So,
this week we finally watched it.
yeah, we've talked
I'm the
about
motherfucker that I just sit and listen to you guys just talk just comic book shit all the time. And I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sitting here, I'm like,
it. Right.
But I watched this movie. I got something to say, guys, before we get started.
All right.
Y'all probably ain't gonna like it. Hang on, let me let this intro finish. Some horns come in. Wait. Real guitar. Wow. Didn't live up to the hype.
What?
Didn't live up to it, dog. Listen, the movie wasn't terrible, but I was just like, this is not the best movie I've ever seen.
Well, no, it's
sorry.
not the best movie ever made.
Y'all
but...
were fucking like, I thought I was going in, and I was like, this is the fucking holy grail of comic book movies. Wait, I will say this. I'm not shitting on the movie. Let me make that clear. But don't wait as long as I did to go watch a movie like this.
Yeah, right.
Because you just hear every... I should have went and watched it when it first came out, because I would have been like, you know? I'm not shitting on the movie. I'm going to give it a full star already.
Well, I mean, if I recall, though, I believe me and Griffin spoiled the fuck out of this movie.
Y'all told me what was... I already knew what was happening. So, yeah, you're right. But still, listen, they did a really good job with the amount of time that they had.
Right.
A really good job. Like, the pace was just... damn, dude.
And it was kind of all over the place, but not in a bad way.
Not really.
Right?
I could follow it.
Yeah.
Well,
Better than Batman.
It spanned the entire Marvel universe.
Like, you'd be sitting there watching one thing happen, and next thing you know, you're with Thanos and the fucking, dude, it was sad, but I didn't get as sad as you guys did when fucking Spider-Man died. Like,
dude, I cried a little. Again,
I didn't feel it. I think it's because I already knew it was going to happen. I was expecting, and then I started seeing everybody fucking just fade away, turn to ash.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. These people aren't dead.
No.
He can bring them back just like that. Like, whoever gets that gauntlet, bam, they're back. So if you have the gauntlet, you're God.
Pretty much.
Yes. But the gauntlet looked fucking destroyed as fuck, though.
Yeah, that's
like that one wish fucked it up.
It's like a one and done, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna
just get fucking around. Peter Dinklage to make a new one, because that motherfucker was like, "We're gonna have to." I didn't expect him. Nobody mentioned Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
So when he showed up and he was big as fuck, but still a midget, I was like, "This is fucking." It was hilarious.
Right. Can't say midget, Adam. That's like saying the N word. Yeah.
Can't you say midget?
Yeah.
You guys serious?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a thing.
What are you supposed to call them? I mean, what are they?
Height challenge.
I'm pretty sure if I Google midget, it's gonna pop up and be like, the proper word is a little bitty motherfucker. But I ain't gonna call him that, because I'm nicer than that. I call him a midget. You can't call people a midget.
No, you gotta call them dwarf or
fuck them.
Or what's the other one? Little person, dwarf. Bullshit.
Yeah, fuck that. Come back when you're taller. We'll talk about it. Oh wait, yeah. That's not gonna happen. So, case closed. Are you guys serious right now? Or are you just fucking with me?
No, it's
not
real.
Fucking with you, dude.
It's offensive to hype challenge
midget.
people. Yeah,
that's but that's like, I didn't come up with that. I didn't just sit here like fuck midgets. Let's call them midgets. Like, that's the thing. Like, they're midgets. Like, so they're dwarves or okay, sure.
Little.
I'm pretty sure Peter Dinklage would be like, I don't give a fuck. Because I can put my dick in anything, and I make a lot of money. So
Yeah,
call me a midget, bitch.
Please.
You know, I'm fucking way better. I'm better off than you. All right. Anyway, I had to get schooled on midget. I'm sorry, but he's a midget.
Are we gonna cut that out?
No, I'm not.
I'm just fucking with. Nah, man. It's I mean, do you think if you would have went and saw it whenever it first dropped, you would have been like,
this was a theater movie?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I watched it on a 22-inch screen, but I was pretty close to it. But I watched it all. I was mouth breathing. I was just waiting, like, what's gonna happen? Dog, you guys didn't tell me, like, everybody died.
Yeah,
Star-Lord.
Right? Everybody.
Dude, when Thanos had to kill Gamora.
Yeah, that was sad as fuck.
Sad as fuck, dude. Why was this movie
She's like,
so what's going to happen in the next one? Can we talk about that? Do you guys have theories about what's going to happen? There's got to be another one, right?
Yeah.
I actually got to thinking about that today because I was trying to actually.
What's going to happen? How are we going to fix this?
Well, I mean, they're going to commit.
I think Tony Stark's going to fix it. He's going to fix it. But it's going to kill him to fix it. Bam.
Well, here's the thing. I think they're going to commit what some people think is going to be the worst trope in movie history, and it's that they're going to do time travel.
All he got to do is get the stones, and he can reverse everything, bring everybody back.
Well,
I want an Iron Man suit with the stones built into it, like earth, wind, and fire.
God.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's universally understood that the next movie, the old guard, the original Avengers, are probably going to die, or most of them, because they're the only ones that are left. If you notice that,
it's time to clean house, but they're going to clean house, and it's going to bring everybody. Like, we're going to get our Spider-Man back.
Yeah,
we're getting people back. They're not going to let Spider-Man die, and if they do, fuck them. I'm done. I love that kid. He's cool.
He is, ain't he?
He's Spider-Man. He's the best Spider-Man we've ever had.
My question
you guys agree?
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Best Spider-Man we've ever had. Like, hope he's Spider-Man forever.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to be young forever.
Well, I like the fact
he's got a baby face.
They cast him as young and everything, and that allows. I mean, if he
but that's Spider-Man.
Keep his contract going.
My understanding, Spider-Man is like a kid.
But they'll be able to craft so many stories with that actor. Like, he'll be able to have a long series if they allow it, or unless Holland gets bored with the character. But seriously, a cash cow like Spider-Man. No,
he will make more money now than he's ever gonna make.
Yeah,
you don't fucking walk out on Spider-Man. I don't care how bored. Now listen, I can understand Robert Downey Jr. He's bored. He's done.
Yeah.
You can tell, like, you can see his acting as Iron Man now and be like, he's tired of it. Like, he's over fucking Iron Man.
Right.
But he's got, like, dude.
His performance seem phoned into you.
Robert Downey Jr.'s net worth. You guys know what it is? Oh shit, dude. Guess right now. Come on, throw me a number.
The
last 10 years, he's been Iron Man.
I think he's
a few movies ago. The rest of the actors had a problem with it because he was paid more than like the budget of the movie.
Yeah.
What do y'all think his net worth is right now?
300.
I'm sure he's in the $1 billion club.
Whenever you have $260 million in the bank, you don't give a fuck about playing Iron Man.
Right.
Because you ain't got a care in the world, dude. A care in the world. Now, I will say this. He's the best Iron Man we'll ever have because he's just asshole.
Yeah.
Like, he fits the role. He's a fast-talking prick. The only person that could play Tony Stark would be season 2 of True Detective. Fast talk.
Vince Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn could have played it. Yeah, he could have played an Iron Man. He'd been really tall and he would have been talking like this. He'd be like, what do you mean?
Yeah, but like, you know what we would also get? I don't know. I can't help but always revert to the old Family Guy skit. It'll just be a very tired-looking Tony Stark all the time.
Yeah, but he's done. He's going out. He's going to die next movie. Like one of those deaths that you can't bring back.
Yeah. Well,
It's
who
done.
do you think?
10
Who do you
years.
think not they won't bring back?
I think everybody's gonna come back.
Well, you
And
think
Hawkeye's gonna
I've
show
got a-
up on a fucking
I've
like
got a
Falcor.
I've got a strange Hulk theory.
Got a
now,
Hulk
no pun
theory?
intended.
Is Hulk ever gonna fucking Hulk the fuck out?
Yeah.
This movie should have been Infinity War starring fucking what's his name? Bruce Banner. 'Cause the Hulk wasn't. I saw the Hulk one time and he went no. That was it.
Well, some like
What's happening?
well,
Is it
You
wait?
Well,
You explained this in a previous episode.
well,
While he was on
I have-
that planet, he stayed hulked out so long. He's not hulking out for a while.
Yeah.
I think
While he was on that planet, dude, he was hulked out for like a year. Right?
it was
Yeah.
longer than that, wasn't it?
Like,
So
Dude, it
he's
was
not
two-
hulking out. The Hulk's like, no, take me back to my planet and I'll come out. He's being a little bitch, dude. The Hulk's being a little bitch.
Well, I mean,
Right.
here.
All right, I'm
Well,
gonna
here's
let you
what
lay
I-
your theory down. Sorry.
All right. No, I mean,
He's being a
A lot-
bitch.
well, I mean, the obvious theory is that Thanos beat the Hulk into submission.
That happened?
But
yeah.
well, I mean,
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
at the beginning, like when he beat the shit out of Hulk at the start of the film.
That's what he's gun shy, dog. He don't want to come out because he tried to fuck Thanos up. Thanos was like, "Bitch," like pimp slapped him.
Yeah.
But here's what
His feelings
here's
are
what
hurt.
Now, you just got to follow me here because I
Okay.
know that like him having his Hulk problem is pretty much through the entire film from
Hulk
like
problem.
scene one.
You never see the Hulk.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I'm putting on clothes.
Okay.
All right. We're not on video.
Yeah.
chat.
Cover the camera. Hey, do you guys? If you
Sorry,
guys
guys.
have a camera, do you have it taped?
Yeah.
But,
Laptop camera. Travis, do you ever tape your laptop camera up?
It's all my cameras that are on a computer are covered besides my phone.
Like electrical tape?
Well,
Best
yeah.
thing to use. Looks good.
Anyways, long story short, man, I don't think the Hulk's coming out because he's scared.
Of
I think
course.
the Hulk. I think the Hulk can't come out because Bruce Banner is not angry.
Yeah.
He's
He's
scared.
so calm. Nah, dude, this whole thing, he was just like, hey, I'm Bruce
No.
Banner, you know.
No, Banner was terrified the whole fucking movie.
Why didn't the Hulk come out?
Because
Because-
fear.
Oh,
Or,
he's
rage.
scared, not mad.
Yeah.
Someone's
But
got to die.
here's-
Somebody's got to die. We
here's-
need to Agent Coulson.
But here's where I've kind of modified it after watching it again. All right, remember, like if we're gonna use if they're gonna use time travel, and clearly Doctor Strange has with the Time Stone when he did his whole freak out and saw all the different versions. Okay, from that point on, it's safe to assume now that every bit of shit that you're seeing there's other workings going on. There's time travel going on at some point. Like it's happening then and now. From the moment that he gives the
All
time
this
stone
jumping
over to
around.
Thanos. Well, I mean, the three of us, if there's one genre that
Oh.
we love is time travel. So I mean, so with that kind of viewers' logic going, it's safe to assume now that
When you're watching it, you just think
every-
it's all happening back to back because you're like, it jumps from here,
But as
jumps
we're-
there, jumps
But
to
as
here.
we're
like,
seeing stuff, though, yeah, who's to say that there aren't little manipulations in time now that are going
it's
on
Vision.
to make the end game happen the way it did?
She got the stone off of his head.
But
Off.
with that in mind, who is to
Finished.
say at some point while Strange was doing all of his views of the different outcomes, who's to say
Wait,
that he didn't
he's
find the
invisible.
Hulk?
Strange. Listen. Doctor Strange was badass in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was,
Like
Yes.
Doctor Strange was
My
shining,
My
dude.
my boy Sean.
He broke through. There were so many heroes. I would have to say Captain America was the one that he was falling back.
Yeah.
I was like, he was kind of on the back burner. Like, listen, I didn't watch fucking Civil War. I don't know what happened. And when everybody was like, you got some balls, show it your face. That's not what they said, but You got some balls showing your face around here. He was like, I'm just here to help. What happened? Did he like trade on everybody? And he was backing Bucky, right? It's like hashtag back Bucky.
Well, it was they wanted them to sign the Sokovia Accords.
I didn't watch it. I tried to watch it, but I think I was drunk when I watched it. And I didn't pay attention.
Well, they wanted them to sign it.
Sorry.
Half of them signed it. Half of them didn't. Cap and his little renegade troop of fuck ups were on the run, and Tony Stark and the rest of those guys were trying to bring them in.
Oh, okay.
So
the military was like, you need to sign this agreement.
Yeah.
And he was like, mm-mm.
Yeah, Cap's
fuck
like,
y'all.
Not on my watch. Yeah.
Like, you're the people that did this to me.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Understood. You know what I mean? I mean, hey, I get it. Captain America can do no wrong.
Right.
I don't. He doesn't have a bad heart. Like he's right. And Tony Stark's like, just sign the paper, bro. You know.
When he catches that goddamn gauntlet, that was really fucking awesome.
They almost got that motherfucker off his hand.
I know. Star-Lord went fucking ham, didn't he?
But where I was getting at though is that I'm wondering if at some point Strange hasn't contacted the Hulk, like one-on-one
telepathically, and
weird
he's like
fucking dimension.
He come floating in,
and he tells him no.
Don't come out because we got to win this.
Well, we need you at the right moment,
Dude.
Because if he shows his fucking face, man, Thanos is gonna push it in.
I gotta say it again. Benedict Cumberbatch badass as Doctor Strange. Like that Doctor Strange movie was really fucking good, and then you watch this and you're like, God damn, Doctor Strange is like a major role. Like, he's fucking like telling Iron Man to shut the fuck up. If I gotta let you die, I will, bitch.
He says it like fucking Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, god damn it.
Well, what? All right, so I've got a couple ideas.
There's too much going on here.
Well, I got a couple ideas here I'm going to throw out real quick. So if we go with Trav's theory, if you think about it, Thanos tells him that he wasn't using his greatest weapon, which was the Time Stone, right? Mm-hmm. So who's to say that what Travis said, because I mean, he didn't even acknowledge what Thanos said to him. Like, oh my God, he's right. Like he knows that is what it's supposed to be. You know, like it's a weapon, basically, you know? So who's to say that that's not something that did happen? So that's a good theory. I like that theory a lot. He might have went through time and maybe let some people know some shit, or he did it during the fight or something. You know what I mean? Like who's to say?
And the Marvel films have made very that I feel like through the process of getting from the pen to the screen, Marvel is very peculiar about how they go about the overarching continuity of these films.
Yeah.
They've made a point to show us the astral plane in Doctor Strange. They've shown us the what's the place in Black Panther, the spirit realm.
Yeah.
And they're pushing the quantum realm from Ant-Man really heavily as well.
Yeah.
So they're clearly showing you that there is another realm of existence where the dead can exist, be it in the Soul Stone or all these different iterations of this level of existence.
Right.
I feel like Doctor Strange, because the thing that I loved about his whole part in this film was that he did every logical thing that I figured like he would
Genius.
I mean, while they were sitting there bickering, the dude literally looked through all the variable scenarios that could go from where they were at right then. Like he had that kind of ability and he fucking used it.
He's very powerful.
Well, who's to say he didn't cast some spell where that when this happened, when Thanos did this, it didn't kill them. It did put them in one of these different realms. You know what I mean?
He sent everyone somewhere else.
Like in an astral plane kind of existence. You know what I mean?
As long as you get those stones together, you can bring people back. He proved that. No, he showed you right before he killed everybody.
Yeah.
He brought that motherfucker back and picked that stone off his head. He
dug it out, right?
Yeah.
That was badass.
You can bring them back with it. That's all you need is that.
Well, here's my question. With the gauntlet being fucked up, right? Who's to say? Well, who's to say? Well, not that, but like, who's to say that once his mission was accomplished, he got rid of all of them again? So in the next film, they have to recollect all of them. You see what I'm saying?
It starts over.
So almost they disperse like Dragon Balls.
Yeah, and they have to get them real quick.
But
get them real quick.
I think
in 3 movies, you mean?
I think there's more significance to where Thor reforged Stormbreaker.
Oh my god!
Because I think there's more significance to that place, and the reason I'm saying it is because I know there's a theory online somewhere about possibly there's going to be a Stark gauntlet, and Tony Stark's going to try to build his own Infinity Gauntlet.
Right.
That sounds like bullshit.
Well,
but it doesn't sound like bullshit if you think that, because Tony Stark, the last scene that we see him at, he's fucking in what the fuck mode on Titan. He's not even in the cosmic regions of the story. Who's to say he doesn't find his fucking way to the forge there? Teams up with, because remember, magic is science in the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
It all makes sense in a weird fucking way. And who's to say that Tony Stark doesn't team up with old fucking Iron and fucking make the most badass Iron Man armor ever fucking made?
Oh my god! Can you imagine if he meets up with fucking the midget? Fuck y'all. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care, dude. Fuck you if you're a midget. You're a midget and you know it. You know? Fuck them. All right? Check it out.
Because think about
Tony Stark makes armor with that motherfucker. It's like, it's on.
Well,
dude,
think about
Thanos, his fucking gauntlet's gone, dude. He can't do shit.
But
fuck him up, take it away from him.
Like, say,
the
think about
gone.
it.
Hashtag everyone's gone.
All the heroes have to level up. So we're gonna get some in Avengers 4. We're probably gonna get some crazy form of the rest of the team. Because in this one, we already have Stormbreaker, Ultimate Thor, where he's fucking just. When we get to Thor, man, I gotta like he's number 2 on most badass characters of this movie.
Yeah. Oh my! When he comes back, when he shows up on Earth, he just starts fucking these people up. That
Thor?
So
when he Thor, came, dude, I listen. I'm gonna tell you guys though, I'm really not a fan of the fact that he used Groot as a handle. I didn't like that. I was just like, I mean, is that like the strongest shit ever or something?
Well, what's weird is I
couldn't find a handle. And Groot was like, sitting there, dude, like kicking his feet on the side of whatever he was sitting on, texting on his phone.
Well, that got me thinking as well. And yeah,
Groot.
they used him for comedic relief throughout the movie.
It was great though.
But I'm wondering, because think
Groot,
about it.
Travis. Please don't show Groot.
No, I'm not. I'm actually about to make him more badass.
About to suck Groot's dick?
Just a minute, for just a bit. Anyways, no, check. All right, so check this shit.
Groot.
So, and I'm going on very low level information that's just from what the movie's given us.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Yeah. Anyways, because I know. I mean, maybe it does, maybe it don't. I don't know enough comic lore to fucking dig that deep. But anyways, he was able to wield the metal that made up Stormbreaker, which I saw some articles that wanted to explain that, but I did not read them just for fucking clarity there. But it got me thinking about that. And what if, because remember, Thor knows Groot's language. He knew what he was saying. Because they made the offhanded comedic part of him saying that he took Groot as an elective on Asgard.
Yeah.
What if a deeper meaning to that is that fucking Groot is part of Yggdrasil? Now let me nerd out for a second, and I'm probably mispronouncing it. Yggdrasil or whatever, something to that phonetics or something, is the life tree that in Norse mythology like explains like time or something. I guess it's like almost like their explanation of like life and everything. It gets weird. I don't know the specifics right now, but it's that, you know. what if Groot and that whole race, they try to write it into the Marvel universe that they're part of that, so they are naturally worthy.
Oh, yeah.
Because think about it, any other thing wouldn't have been able to pick up that.
Yeah.
And not to mention
Did
that
Groot die?
it's kind of random. It's kind of random. Well,
Did we see Groot
he
die?
was in. Well, Groot's died twice now.
Yeah, but did he die in this movie?
Yeah.
Did he turn
Rocket-
into
I mean,
dust?
yeah,
Rocket.
he was part of this. He was part of the snap.
He was part of the rapture.
You
know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
this is like Thanos was like God.
Yeah.
He was fucking people up, dude. Bad.
But it would be
This
cool.
motherfucker's
if,
on some other shit. What's his problem? Like, why is he such an asshole?
He's basically.
I heard the little
trying
backstory. They were like, I was on a planet. We were running out of food.
Yeah.
They were
So
like,
he
what are
pretty
we
much
gonna
did.
do? I said, let's kill half the people. Duh.
He pretty much abided. He pretty much abided by the Georgia Guidestones.
He did.
Well,
pretty good.
Movie was filmed in
Keep the
Atlanta.
five.
I
It
mean-
was. What is it? Keep the population under 500,000? 500 million.
1 million.
That's it.
Like weird. It's a bunch of weird shit. But
Godstones, look them up.
But dude, I love Thor though, man. Like this whole movie, it was
Thor
all
was
right, his brother
badass.
dies.
He even gave him. I
It's
hated
like-
the patch at first. I was like, damn, this patch is fucking me up.
He literally
gave him an
he
eye.
literally was he was that guy that got into a confrontation, said, "Hold on a second, I'll be right back." Goes to his
Better get
house,
another hammer.
gets his fucking best.
went and got a
goddamn
hammer.
thing he got. He went and got the best.
He had a
shit he's
motherfucker
got.
make a hammer.
And
Kick your ass
I-
with.
And dude, I love that the minute that hammer was that
That
Stormbreaker
hammer was
was
nice.
forged. From that moment on,
Why did they
all
take
Thor's-
Thor's hammer
by
away
the-
just to give it back?
well, like by
'Cause
the
everybody was
time,
like, I like
because
the fact that he doesn't
like
need
I
a
told
hammer
you,
anymore.
dude.
But he does
They've
need a
all
hammer.
got to. That's the thing. They've all got to upgrade, man.
yeah.
Just like a video game.
They all got to level up.
I
man.
would
He had
love to see Tony Stark's skill tree.
But I mean, think about it though, man. It's probably like Path of Exiles.
Oh my god.
Which is the worst ever.
Yes.
Worst
But,
ever. Fuck that
But
game.
no,
Fuck it in its stupid ass.
but I just love how like whenever he got back, when he got to the minute he showed up to Wakanda, he literally killed everything in his fucking path and found Thanos. Like he sought him out in the battlefield and fucking did what he said he was
Fucked him
gonna do.
up, dude.
To an extent. Man, fucking drove that shit right all in his shit.
Yeah.
He said, I told you I would kill you, you know?
I'll kill you for
Thanos
that.
was like, you fucking that you did, motherfucker. Who was it that he was fucking with and he was like, I respect you? He tipped his hat to somebody.
It was Captain
Stark.
America.
No, it was Tony Stark. He said, I
No,
respect
he wanted someone to kill someone and they did. And then he was like, I like that. Was it
No,
Tony
it was
Stark?
Star-Lord. No, it was Star-Lord.
It
when
was
he tried to shoot
Star-Lord. He
Gamora.
was like, you know what? Fucking, you're a good guy. Sorry I had to kill your old lady, but when I got there, they were like, you gotta have a blood sacrifice, something you love. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm fresh out of that. Oh, wait.
Yeah, come here, bitch.
That was fucked
But
up. You
that-
could tell, dude, it hurt him too, man.
Well, what's crazy is that
That was way sadder than the
Well,
Spider-Man thing.
I don't know. I think
Killing
the
him.
saddest thing of all was like how much the movie tried to prove that
How much the
Thanos
movie
was
tried to make
right.
Thanos a good guy.
I mean, tried
For a
to
little
prove
bit,
his
I've-
logic.
Well, I mean, they just wanted you to see his side, the way he
But
was
I mean,
looking at it.
But it also presents this
In his mind, dude, he
can-
fixed our planet because our planet it's for real. There's too many people.
I mean,
Same problem.
I guess let's not assume.
Tomorrow, if the rapture came,
none
I'd
of
be
us-
like, damn,
Well, I mean,
we needed
I
that.
don't.
Because I'll still
I'm
be
fully
here.
aware- I'm fully aware that we're talking about a fucking superhero film. Don't get me wrong. I'm aware of that.
Have you got people
But-
writing that shit?
But
Put their own-
think of the message that it sends, that essentially being human doesn't compete with that.
Shit.
It doesn't compete with the argument that of like someone having the will to act on doing what Thanos did in the film. It takes something inhuman to ultimately, like the whole concept of him wiping out half.
For a minute, I
universe.
connected to Thanos though earlier.
Well, no, well, like
they did a good job with that.
Argument.
I said, you know what? He's right. Sometimes you got to do shit you don't want to do to save the world. Sorry, we got to kill half of you. Dying's not that bad. You're not here anymore, you know? You're on the next level.
You leveled up.
Yeah.
Well,
listen, life is a hard boss too.
If you wanna get into the, that side of it, it's like, well, that's gonna an extinction level event is gonna be. It's inevitable that it's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen because there's two
super volcano.
Well,
that'll be the first thing that happened. That's like 260,000 years overdue.
But I mean, do you guys get what I'm trying to say? I guess.
Hope we're not here when that happens.
Like, it's gonna be something completely out of our control.
Super volcano is like, dude, if you breathe the soot from the volcano, it'll turn into concrete in your lungs, and you can't breathe. Dead.
Think of the line that gets referenced a lot. That Thanos said,
Thanos
like,
wasn't a bad guy. Am I a piece of shit for saying that? That he wasn't really a bad guy. He was just.
He was another person trying to find a means to an
Who's
end.
really in charge, though? I don't think Thanos is in charge. There's another motherfucker. Nah, somebody's telling him, "Nah, dude. There's another boss. He ain't the top dog. He can't."
No, man,
be.
He's the top. He's the top of the. He's top of the chain. Well, I mean, dude, there's no way. I don't think they're gonna.
The next movie, it's Disney, right? And the next movie, it's gonna be fucking the Emperor from Star Wars, like, kill them all, Thanos, and he's like, got little spikes coming from his hands.
Well, I mean,
like,
the thing is that in the comics, yeah, there are greater foes than Thanos, but Disney can't use a lot of them, or at least is not in a production level, to fucking do that. Like, they're so far, because keep in mind, making these movies, they're so far ahead in some of the story. They have plans and how they're wanting to shape everything.
And we're
not going to be able to see those effects sooner than we're thinking.
Wait, but can we take a minute to tip the hat at the CGI?
Oh my god!
Because it was nice. It was good.
That was some damn.
They pulled
good
me in
capture.
like
Josh Brolin's performance was really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, did he get up and walk around and wear the Thanos?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I've seen
that was him walking.
I actually.
It's the only way to make a fucking CGI character look real is to make someone wear it, because it's dead. If you don't.
I saw one of his
a little clip of him wearing the suit.
You
gotta give it up. That's the Gollum suit. You know the guy Andy Serkis, what he wears?
Yeah.
It's that shit.
It was one of his late night appearances where he was promoting Infinity War. And I can't remember the host, but he told him, he was like, that's like the it's him.
He was standing there. He was wearing it.
Well, I mean, they managed to.
It was his face. You could see his face in that face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see.
You're talking. Well, I mean, dude, it's pretty remarkable too, considering they managed to make him look like Thanos, but yet still be able to recognize an actor. Like, he was able to get screen time, and we're talking about an actor who has been directed by a lot of really good fucking directors, man.
This movie gets a star for CGI alone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But he was right, dude. It was so great when motherfucker was like, "Why you got a ball chin? Why does your chin look a nutsack?" Who said that to him?
Star-Lord.
That was fucking awesome, dude. Because it was like, thank you.
I love it when they're kicking his ass on Titan and he puts that grenade on his back and he goes boom, flips him off and falls into that portal. I was like, this fucking dude right here.
Star-Lord's is shit.
Ain't
I
even.
like how they made a little joke when it started. They were like, "Wow, you got fatter," and he's like, "Yeah, I did." Then they just kept going. You're like, "Yeah, motherfucker, you fat." Compared to what he was when we did that first one.
Yeah.
For real, dude. Like, I was looking at him, I was like, "Yeah, he's chubby," and they tried to cover it up. You could tell, like
Yeah.
when they do a wide shot, you're like, "Ooh, good."
Good.
It was there, dude.
I know this sounds crazy.
When you got
And-
$30 million, you don't give a fuck about no diet for no movie.
Well, no, dude. Like, I thought it was funny with the Guardians thing, and I know that the reason the song is in there because it's kind of the shtick with those movies.
What
is
song?
Classic songs. When they were singing the Rubber Band Man, when they first are
Yeah.
on screen, when they first show up,
It was awesome.
when singing that for some reason, because I guess I was just in the Marvel mood and I was just had my brain flooding with comic stuff and movie shit and just nerding the fuck out. I was like, dude, that would be great if that could be a fucking Mr. Fantastic reference.
Oh, Rubber Band Man. Yeah.
Yeah, like that would be cool.
I do enjoy the
Dude,
Guardian
this-
soundtracks.
Well, listen, since you gave it a solid star,
It's already a
CGI,
star, dude. Dude,
I'm
the
gonna go
story
ahead
was
and-
great too. Listen,
no, I'm gonna
No.
give my star, dude, on the goddamn score of this movie.
let me praise. Yeah, it had a good score.
Like,
let me
dude,
praise this movie. The money was well spent.
Yeah.
That money that they spent, we got a quality movie. A quality, like it was quality, dude. Like when I watched this
dude,
movie,
30
I was like,
dude,
okay,
30,
and dude, it
40
just
years
kept
from
going,
now, 20.
Action, action,
I'll pull it back even sooner
For
because of the way
2 hours and
things
20
are now.
minutes, I saw straight action.
Well, I mean,
No
dude,
shit.
this movie is on par now. Like, because you
Was
got to
good.
think. I feel like people who
Now that
who
I
watch
think
this
about it, I want to
shit.
take back what I said earlier. It was good.
Well, no, man, this movie, like, and to add to what you were saying on the quality, this is the kind of movie, man, that I could see in 10 to 30 years.
It'll still be a thing.
It's one of those that by the time it's made it on the shelves of people who are just like keeping their choice cuts. This is going to be on the shelf next to movies like Legend, Dark Crystal, like all these movies that were CGI
Valerian.
spectacles themselves when they came out.
Oh,
Like Jason and
Avatar?
the Argonauts, Clash of the Titans.
Y'all
Like,
ready
shit,
for
all of
Avatar?
that, all of those. Like, it's going to
Travis,
be amongst those
Are
movies
you
where
ready
it's like
for
the
Avatar?
budget.
Doesn't Disney
what?
own Avatar now?
Yeah.
I think
Ooh,
so.
we about to get that
dude,
Avatar money. No, listen. Next year, Avatar's
Man.
going to drop. There's going to be a flow of Avatar movies, just like Avatar. That's like, and we're all
Well, I
going to
mean,
watch
dude-
it because we like a good alien flick.
Yeah, man. That's what
I'm gonna watch them.
Yeah. I mean, sign me
You
up.
shit
I
on
can give a
Avatar, but it was a good alien movie. Like it was, I got
Oh,
to see another planet, and there was
that-
a bunch of
well, I
bright
mean,
lights. And for some reason, when I think Avatar, I think the color purple.
Well,
I
like,
don't
the
know why.
downside-
You know, I don't know
Here's the
why.
thing. The downside to fucking Avatar, though.
Are
is
you?
that was
You know
an-
what I'm talking about, Griffin?
It was
Purple.
It was a fucking experience movie. Like, you didn't really watch it to really enjoy the movie. I mean, I guess, I mean, that's up for debate, obviously, but most of the people, it was like, especially me, or specifically me, I guess it's my fucking opinion. But
Say it, son.
no, you had to go watch the movie in theaters. Like, it was a big test. for
Avatar,
that
it
type of
was. I saw it
technology.
twice in theater. I ain't gonna lie.
I enjoyed that film on an
But
experience
listen,
more than I did the narrative.
let me explain myself. Let me. I saw Avatar in theater twice, but I saw it in 3D. This was a different 3D. Never
Yes.
seen this kind of 3D before. This was the first of its kind. Instead of popping out of the screen, went in. You looked at the screen, and it looked like a tunnel or a hallway. Like it looked like a hole in the wall, man. Which is great. I would actually watch that 3D. I don't want to see stuff pop out. That's stupid. I want to see it go in. I want to look at the wall, and there's just like a big, you know, when you go to the movie, it's got a big fucking hole in the wall.
I mean,
And I want it to look like I'm standing there watching it. And they'll do it,
well, I
man.
mean,
Those Avatar cameras proved it. They had 2 cameras.
yeah.
This camera was the size of like a Volkswagen. It had 2 lenses, and then they moved. They like acted like the human eye.
Yeah, that's what I was
It's
about to
amazing.
say. Yeah,
Amazing. And
yeah,
that's
it's
why
fucking
Avatar
crazy.
did what it did in the theater. And I'm sure when it comes out, James Cameron's working on some shit. He's like, look,
I mean, because
there's a gimmick. We got to have a gimmick. The only thing
And I
that's going
mean-
to beat Avatar is going to be Avatar. You know?
well, I mean, and
I'm
after
gonna watch it
watching
when it comes
again
out.
at home, I mean,
Avatar's
it's not
good.
the best. It's not. It's good, but
It's
it's
not
that
terrible.
good.
Nah, the story's kind of fucking lame. Can we all agree the Avatar story's lame as fuck? Like, it's just like, dude, it's like the fucking Indians and the Pilgrims. Like,
Well, I mean, it was kind of it came out around that time, that big flood
But
of Humans Are Bad film.
the
were
way it
coming
was
out.
shot. If you saw it, the reason it made so much money in the theater was it was like, hey, come look at this 3D, and they sold it as Avatar. They gotta have something when they come out. They better have smell-o-vision or something.
It was like
because
it
I
was
want
like
to smell that fucking Avatar fucking butt cheese. You know. Got real quiet when I said butt cheese. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Where do you go from there?
I don't know. But
Back to
Avatar,
this
fuck
fucking-
it. Back to the Avengers Wars. Avengers
Right.
Wars? Infinity Wars.
It's- Everybody knows what the fuck we're talking about by this
But
point.
let me ask you this. After you guys watched Civil War, were you like, did you hate Captain America? Or were you like, I see where he's coming
No.
from? I wouldn't want to
Dude.
sign that shit either.
Well, I mean, dude, he's got the Batman logic to him, dude. Like, he's badass because he's
He's like,
Captain
no, I'm free
America,
agent.
That's about it.
Dude, he doesn't
like,
work for money. How does he make money? What has he paid? He doesn't have bills. He's Captain America.
don't
No
have-
one charges
yeah.
Captain America.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Like, he's
Captain
has
America, bitch.
like, he took
Active
a direct
service.
blow from the gauntlet and could hold it back.
He held it.
That shit was badass.
I
and
was
that's also why-
disappointed that I
that's
didn't get
also
any
why-
more Hulk. I'm gonna tell
Well,
you
that's why
guys.
that's why I give it its star for its fucking score, because like there were so many moments that
So
were
I'm
amplified
giving it-
by that shit.
I'm giving it a star alone for its CGI. I'm not saying the story was shit, because this was action packed for 2 hours and like 20 minutes. I thought the movie was gonna be longer. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Listen, and I didn't watch Black Panther, so I didn't understand any of that Wakanda shit. But I was like, those motherfuckers were proud.
What kind of
They were like, la la
forever?
la 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 la. This is Wakanda. Don't get you slipping up. You know,
Yeah.
they were real proud of that Wakanda shit. So I was like, okay, I get it. That Wakanda movie was like a parade. So I was like, okay. That fucking force field that they had was awesome.
Wasn't it?
So they figured that out. They was like, we got the force field.
Well, is there
Well,
anything?
I need to watch Black Panther. Have you guys
Well, I
both
mean,
seen
well-
it?
Yeah. I mean, if you
Jealous
think
now.
about it, though, this movie is also a really great starting point for people who haven't seen Marvel films now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whether
shit,
they
dude.
know some of the fates of the characters now or not doesn't really matter to me. I don't think. When like if you recommend it to someone, it's like, hey, you like superhero films? I ain't never watched one. Give them Infinity War. They can see all those.
I think I
they
would
can
tell
see all the-
someone to watch that fucking Thor movie. The third one,
Yeah.
whichever one the dude
Well-
directed from Vampire.
Well, I
movie.
mean, looking at it looking at it as a comic
It's
book property though, because there's so many things that happen in the comics that
Thor
you
was
can
pissed
read an
in this
arc, and you could read a part that you have no idea what's going on, but
Dude.
there'll be a little asterisk that's like, see issue, number
guys-
whatever of,
wait.
and
guys
this
told
movie
me.
kind of had that feel as well.
Wait, man, you guys told me. You said Loki and the fucking Bifrost motherfucker. Don't know his name. Sorry.
Bob Raw.
Hemdall.
Open the Bifrost. No, that's who I
Fucking
know
Idris
him as.
Elba.
Yeah. Motherfucker with the cool eyes.
Yeah.
Got Betty Davis eyes.
Oh God.
But anyway, you guys told me, he was like, him and Loki die in like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So when I'm watching the movie, I'm just waiting for him. Like, he about to kill Loki. And I'm going to be honest with you, dude, whenever he killed Loki, Thor was like, bitch,
You're gonna die for that.
I'm going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
I think Thor will kill Thanos.
You think so?
Yeah. Thor's gonna be the motherfucker delivers the blow.
I feel like it'll be some weird.
He killed his brother, man, and he's fucking on
like,
some other shit.
It's gonna be insane if they find a way that, like, if they do decide to kill Thanos off.
Thanos
in the
can't
whole
die.
Storyline. Well, I mean,
dude,
not really sure about that right now.
Fucking praying mantis bitch had her legs around his head. The dude had his arm, and he was wrapped with. All you need is Wonder Woman to show up, hit him with that fucking rope. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
got him.
You know, it would just be crazy.
He
if
gonna
they
start
did
telling
some
the truth.
Way of, you know, everybody's gonna land blows on him again.
To be honest with you, though, did you guys hate Thanos?
No.
I didn't, man. I felt his pain. I knew where he was coming from. Like,
yeah.
But at the same time, don't kill the green bitch, man. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm just impressed that they actually went through with it.
With killing everybody?
Yeah.
They did, man. They said we have to. When Thanos rolls up into town, dude, do y'all remember when all that shit happened when they were at the guy that fucking collects everything, the collector?
Benicio del Toro?
Yeah, you know. Exquisite acting. And he was like, the camera like started moving and he was like waving at it when it went by. And then all of a sudden they're in this like the world is all like it's just on fire. Like whenever they got there, man, none of that was real.
Yeah. He
was standing there fucking with the collector, asking for the shit, knowing that they were standing there watching. Like none of that shit was real. He was like, this is what it really looks like. Like you have no idea what fucking level I'm on.
Right. I'm on
I've been playing for fucking a year. You've been playing for like 2 months. Okay?
No, that's what
I have prestige twice.
That's the perfect definition of someone who's a subscriber and who's free to play.
Yeah. That's the difference when you pay money to play a game. Anyway. Movie was great. Griffin, let's hear your star. What are you gonna give it a star? You gotta give it a star on the story.
No, I'm giving it a star, not on the story. The visual effects was great. The score was great.
Great.
But just the ability for them to pull something of this magnitude off at all. And it be done right.
Watchable.
Yes. That's what gets my star. For them to pull 10 years worth of fucking shit.
10 fucking years, man.
Into one film and make it make
almost
sense.
A decade of my life.
Yeah. Have it make sense. Be enjoyable, give you all the kind of feels and all the kind of ways. You know what I mean?
But that's why I think that it's going to be Tony Stark that goes, because he's like the one that started it all for me.
Yeah.
When I think Marvel, I'm like Tony Stark, Iron Man.
Right.
Is he my favorite character? No, but it started there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, is there anything in the movie that you would have done differently or changed in any way?
Not at all. There wasn't a spot in this movie where I was like, fuck this part.
Yeah.
Everything that my eyes fucking took in was excellent.
Even though I can't argue with how they went about it, I feel like the only thing I would argue, and it's just because I'm a biased Hulk fan, is I hope that they redeem his appearance.
Oh, he'll be back.
He's coming. He's gonna kick Thanos' ass, and the Hulk's gonna show, and then Thor's gonna show up and hit him in the face with a fucking.
Only because, dude, hammer. I want a world breaker Hulk so bad.
No, dude, he's gonna hit him with a world breaker, and then Thor's gonna show up and hit him with the band hammer. You know what I'm saying? Bam! Like, bitch.
I mean,
fuck off. And then they're going to get the Infinity Gauntlet and they're going to fix it. Like, little midget. What's his name? Peter Dinklage. He's going to roll up and be like, I can fix this. And he's walking off funny with his little midget legs. I'm sorry. He's a midget. Look, there's nothing wrong with saying midget. I don't care what little people say. Midget. They're midgets.
Like, you don't view it that way?
It's not bad, is it?
You're not like you aren't.
What's the difference between midget and dwarf? Hey, little dwarf, come here. Ooh, me Lucky Charms. You know, like, what's the difference?
I mean, no, but I mean, you're not trying to. So I mean, it's really weird.
Even if I was a midget, right now, dude, if I was like 3'5", I would say, dude, I'm a fucking midget. Because that's the word, midget. I'm sorry. Why does that bother them?
Well, I mean, I mean, like, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Well, no,
I think you're touching on a pretty like common
dude,
issue.
Why
here.
should it be a problem, dude?
No, man. But like, no, I like the idea that we're actually highlighting something that I think everyone knows but doesn't ever talk about.
But it's like, well, I don't want to sit up upset any like midgets, and I'm like, well, I don't really know any. I saw one in a store one time, but.
Think of those,
that was it. He was pushing a buggy, dude. He was running behind a little car with his little midget legs. And I didn't say shit to him. I tipped my head and was like, "What's up? How's it going?" I said, "Excuse me," you know. Watch out, midget. I don't want to run you over.
Think of all the derogative terms that people use. All of them, like what you use for the different lifestyles and stuff. People use them. With their friends, they call each other that. If someone's being a pansy,
What do you call
them? I can't say it. Like, I can't. Like, whatever we're streaming on is probably not going to allow that.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about right now, midgets?
No, but like.
What are you talking about?
Well, like they say it without
talking about
meaning,
the Holy Grail.
They're saying it.
Don't say that.
Well, I mean, they're all using.
Listen, man, I know that we're just doing a movie podcast, but if you get offended when you hear people say shit, fuck you, go to hell. Like, get the fuck off this planet. Like, fuck off. Like, offended? Yeah. Who the fuck? Goddamn, are you serious? Like,
right.
It's fuck what somebody else says. I hear shit all the time that I don't like, and I don't kill myself.
But I'm not trying to argue on it. I'm just trying to say
I ain't busting.
But I'm just saying like it's touching on that.
Well,
that
there's people that are like, there's seriously people out there that's like, can't say midget, and I'm like, fuck you. I'll say midget until the day I die. When I meet one, I'm gonna say, oh, dude, how long have you been a midget?
God.
I'm just kidding. Dude. I would never say that to someone, but I would be like, dude, I'd pick him up and like let him like sit on my knee and hang out with him. I'm just saying, I would love to have a midget friend. If you're out there and you want to apply, hit a motherfucker up, dude. I'll be your podcast? Yeah, dude. Look, I'm tall. I'm not tall, but I'm not short. All right. I want a little midget buddy that I can carry around. I can pick him up, throw him on my shoulders. We go in the store, fuck shit up,
Y'all gonna go on adventures, save the day?
We're gonna go watch the fucking next Infinity Wars movie together. He's gonna sit on my shoulders. And he's gonna put a popcorn bag on top of my head. Now, at night when I go to bed, I'm gonna be like, I love you, little midget Brian. His name's Brian.
Brian?
Yeah.
Why Brian?
I don't know why. But it is. Because he's the guy that answered the ad on Craigslist. Anyway. Craigslist has changed. Since all those murders happened, where people were like beating people for money and dying.
Yeah.
It's changed a lot, man. I went on there and I was like, whoa, it's different. I don't like it. It's
dead. I posted some stuff on there a while back.
Post it on Facebook. You'll sell it.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck Craigslist. It's gone.
Yeah.
Just a little PSA or whatever. Craigslist is gone. Don't go there. Don't go post anything. If you live near a city, you can post it on Let Go. But other than that, put it on Facebook. Somehow buy that shit fucking within 3 days.
Yeah, for sure.
Facebook's where it's at when it comes to selling shit. I'm going to sell my copy of Infinity Wars on there. Get it? No, I'm just kidding. I would like to see it on Blu-ray.
Right.
Like real Blu-ray.
I'd go back. Copy. I would go back to the theaters and watch it right now.
Yeah.
What movie?
I'd be willing to
listen, guys, we got to watch a movie together. We got to start planning our movie that we're going to watch together.
Like started at the same time?
No, in the theater together.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, sit next to each other. I'm a seat skipper.
yeah, me too.
All right, I don't like to sit
Yeah,
next to a
same here.
motherfucker in the movie. I don't want to hear you breathing. I don't want to hear. I don't
so
want
it's
to
safe
see
to
your
say
cell phone.
we'll-
If you keep cutting yourself, I hate when there's a motherfucker in front of you and they keep fucking with their phone.
I do too. I do
I'll
too.
punch
I
them in
cut
the
my
back
shit
of
the
the
fuck
head.
off.
You're in a movie, dude. You paid almost $10. You bought popcorn. You're drinking that soda. You know you gotta pee. I don't fuck with soda in the movie.
I do.
I ain't trying to go to the bathroom.
I gotta stay hydrated.
I ain't trying to go to the bathroom. I
I'll
will
piss
not
on
go to the
myself.
bathroom. I will die laying there. Like, please give me the credit scene. You know, like dying.
Did you watch the post-credit scene for this?
Dude.
What
Remind
do you
me of
think?
what it was.
It was Sam Jackson.
That's right.
Yeah.
He fucking
Yeah.
ashed
he said,
away.
"Mother-"
He turned it into an ashtray. Human ashtray.
Ashy Larry.
I think that all these people are gonna come back. No one's dead. It's Disney. They're not gonna let that happen. Everybody's coming back, and we're gonna kill Thanos, and they're gonna reboot the series. It's gonna take like 5 more movies.
Think so?
Yeah, they're not gonna. They gotta stretch it out.
Yeah.
And while they're dude, right now, I guarantee you, somewhere in a casting room tomorrow, or a room where they just read scripts, they've already got the next Avengers picked out. They got them.
Well, they're filming. Oh well, yeah. I see what you.
They got them. We already
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
Disney, man. A lot
Like
of money
clockwork.
on the line.
Yeah.
How much money did this movie make? Remember when we first talked about this movie and we were like, that's a ridiculous amount of money?
It's
Look it up.
ridiculous.
Griffin, come on, hit me with it. I'm like,
Hold on.
I ain't at the base station.
Oh, it was crazy.
All right. Let me get it pulled up.
I think it beat
It
fucking Titanic.
It is one of the most expensive movies ever made.
It was 500 million. I want to get the.
I was relaxing with the cat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I can tell y'all. I've already looked it up earlier.
No, wait.
with the
Let me get real numbers. You
I
got
have
it
the
down
real
to the
numbers.
point.
Yeah.
You're here right now. I'd hug you.
It had a budget of 300+ million to 400 million, and it's grossed to the date like $2.8018 billion.
Mission accomplished, motherfuckers.
This one is this one's up to date as of August the 2nd. For the worldwide gross, it's 2.044812,992.
$1 billion.
2.044 billion.
Your nose is gonna start bleeding. Reading that shit.
I don't have.
And then what was the budget? Do you see that there?
321 million.
God damn, it's a hit, fellas. Do you know how much money somebody just made?
A lot.
Holy shit, they're gonna make
Kevin Feige just got richer.
Listen, for the rest of my life, to the day I die, they will fucking Marvel movie. Disney. I'm
Think so?
excited. Yeah. Dude, they're not ever gonna stop. Come on. They're gonna kill everybody off and they're gonna here's what they're gonna do, man. They're just gonna like, look, this is what Marvel gets to do. Disney.
Well, that's the thing, though.
Whenever this story ends, they can just pick another one. They're gonna say, let's do that one.
As good as this shit is, though, you have to step outside of it and look at it on the business side. And if Hollywood continues to eat itself alive, it could put this shit in jeopardy.
A Marvel movie will never be in jeopardy.
Double jeopardy?
Never. 3,700, Alex.
I think.
But here's the thing.
Marvel
What if no one wants to touch the
Here's what's gonna happen.
the material out of scrutiny? I mean, you gotta look at the James Gunn thing.
Travis. Here's what's gonna happen. Here pretty soon, you're not gonna go to the theater and watch that shit at home. You know how many people watch a movie they could just pay for it, watch it. I mean, dude, how many people, they're like, oh shit, wait, I don't have to go to the theater anymore? That's the next step in this.
Well, I mean,
and when we
most
start
people
doing
already
that, they're gonna make so much fucking, like, they're fucking up right now. They're fucking up. People don't want to go to the theater, dude. I don't want to leave my house. I'm tired. I worked all day.
Yeah.
But if I can pay fucking $7.99 and watch it on fucking Hulu, yes, I will.
Right.
Bam. So much money. That's what's gonna happen. The theater's gonna be shit that they bring Gone with the Wind to for you to watch it for the fucking 40th anniversary or something like.
Yeah.
But that's what's gonna happen. It's coming to the home. That's all that can happen.
How soon do you think that'll happen?
I think within the next.
I don't think I'm gonna like it.
5 years.
I don't think
Maybe
it's gonna
10.
be as
Maybe
cool
5 to
as-
10 years. It's gonna happen.
But I mean, I just don't
Because people aren't gonna handle it well.
It's not gonna be a be all end all, man.
Fuck, but look, man, the day a movie drops, you can just go pay, dude. When you go to the movie, pay people.
But I mean, but that's the thing. That's why you. But that's why you. That's
You
want to
get out of the house.
You
A lot
want
of
to go
people
somewhere. You want to take your family. I mean, and
A
I'm
lot
not.
of people
I'm not saying
they don't want to leave their
I know.
house. They're like,
But I
wait,
mean, you know,
mean
you've
I
got
can
those,
pay
you got those-
$7.99 and watch it now, and I don't
Yeah,
have to
but
pay
those-
$7.99 for fucking
those
6
are-
people.
But there's the groups
backing.
there's the families that's gonna go, and then there's the people who don't.
I think
have
they'll
families.
still have the theater and they'll show the big movies, but all the money's gonna be made on the damn at home shit.
I mean,
you know what I'm
it's
saying,
clearly
like,
it's clearly been proven that the only thing that really sells in theaters are the blockbusters now. That's why people want to go, because they're for the big
if it's
screen.
not
They're
if it's
for
not on the big
the
screen,
scope and stuff.
like, okay, Hollywood said this was shit, but wait, how good was that Cloverfield movie? They said, "Fuck you, we don't want to play you on the big screen."
Yeah.
It was pretty good, right? I liked it.
Yeah.
No, I'm with Adam on that. It's going to be a game changer, dude.
That's what needs to happen.
I just don't like that.
to
It's just one more goddamn
I'll be
thing
right
you
back,
gotta
guys.
have a fucking credit card
wait
for.
as long as I.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true, but we'll see. All right, Movie Pass is going under. Have you heard about this?
No.
All right, so Movie Pass is going under because they're bankrupt. They basically bankrupt themselves because you pay $10 a month. You can go watch a movie once a day. You can't see the same movie twice. So a movie ticket in our area is what, $9, $10, something like that.
On average, yeah.
So if I go watch a movie every single day, they're having to pay the theaters for every ticket that I purchase through them. But I'm only paying them $10 a month. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So they're bankrupting themselves. So the next logical step for movies is either, because 3D kind of came and went. Most people that I know don't watch 3D movies. And if they're into 3D movies, they have a 3D TV at home and they rewatch the 3D movies at home.
What 3D movies?
I was telling Travis about Movie Pass is going under.
Yep.
They're bankrupt.
Oh, it's already a problem.
Yeah. So that's happened. So they're trying to get bailed out of it. And like I was telling Trav, so most people don't watch the theaters are going to have to come up with a gimmick because 3D came and went, because the majority of the people that I know don't watch 3D movies, and the people that do have a 3D TV at home.
I don't like 3D movies.
Yeah.
The only 3D I liked was that Avatar 3D, but I don't want to have to wear glasses.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Figure out how to do it without me wearing glasses, and we're good.
Well, they're going to have to come up with the next thing.
They will. It'll happen. One day they'll like, oh,
yeah.
Oh, and that's 3D without the glasses.
Well, but that's
Travis, tell me you ain't excited. You look at your TV and it looks like you're looking in like a window and the shit's happening inside of it. I want that Avatar 3D though. I don't want it to pop out. I want it to go in.
I hate
Fuck
the
that
prospect
Avatar.
of knowing I'm gonna have to spend out the ass for
Nah,
that. Though.
dude. Walmart will be having them shits on Black Friday for like $250. Shit.
That's the
Come
thing.
get you a
250's
3D
out the ass
TV,
for
man.
me, man.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, dude. 3D
But-
TV.
What I was saying though is, majority of the people don't go. They go to the movies and watch the standard 2D film. It's cheaper. They're fucking over the 3D thing. The next logical step.
I didn't watch Infinity War in 3D.
Me neither. But the next logical step is to have a paid streaming service where you don't have to leave your house, where you can watch it whenever you want to. You don't have to worry about, like Adam said, wrangling every fucking body there and then having a bad theater experience.
Fuck
Having
theater, dude.
Like,
Dude, one time I was there, dude, there was this crying ass kid. And I was like, fuck this. I want my money back. I'm going home. They're fucking my movie up. You know?
right.
Dude, Hispanic lady had a baby. What happens when a baby starts crying in the theater? If it's your wife, you're like, baby,
Go.
get that kid and get the fuck out of here. It's a
Well,
theater. This woman stood up on the steps and tried to rock this baby for like 30 minutes till it stopped crying.
Yeah.
And it fucked my movie up.
Yeah.
Bad. I hate it. I hate going to the theater. I don't want to go. I want to watch it at home. I've got my own theater.
Yeah.
You know?
But
well, I mean, my experiences have always been like
pleasant.
More good than bad. Yeah, more good than bad, honestly.
No, I mean, I've had a lot of like not so great experience. Like, majority of the time, if you go on the hot day,
is if you go a bunch, run into bullshit.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I don't go a lot. So.
If you win a lot, all the time, and you're like, oh,
I may
talking during the movie, like
we may go maybe 3 times, in a year maybe.
Right. But see that there's, but I understand your point of it too, Trav, because it's like it's something that you and the family can go do, and you don't have to worry about keeping an eye on everybody because everybody's watching the movie. Like, I understand both sides of it, but me as a fucking as a 28-year-old, yes, I would rather be able to be like, hey, such and such new movie is fucking streaming on this fucking thing I'm paying for. So let's watch that instead of fucking going and buying 6 fucking movie tickets or trying to talk Marina into going. Like, she hates going to the movie. I don't mind going to the movie, but would I rather watch it at home? Yes. You save gas. I always buy fucking popcorn and all kinds of shit. You save on that. You know, it's just all around it'll be cost saving. And I can sit in my boxers and vape my face off and enjoy the movie instead of having to fucking go and sit there and spend all this money, and then you have to worry about a motherfucker on their phone or somebody talking or these punk ass little kids fucking hanging out in the movie theater behind me. Like, I don't want to deal with that shit anymore. I want to be able to sit in my fucking living room, and as soon as it's released to the theater, to watch it on my TV.
Well, I mean, I think over the years, I think my wife and I have figured out the perfect times to take your family.
Oh,
and
dude, I've been in the theater when it's like a private screen. It's amazing.
It's always the 5 o'clock matinee.
Oh yeah, nobody gonna be there that early.
Like,
and if it is, they're cool. They ain't gonna make
you
a
risk
noise.
You risk it around 1 or 2 because it's the middle of the day. You know, you could have some situation happen where you've got a lot more people there than usual. But in that little middle time, you know, that's usually when most people are like, let's go get dinner, then go to the movie.
Yeah.
So there's that window where there's like a handful of people there. And one thing also that I abide by to a fault, man, never go opening night. I stopped going opening night a long fucking time ago.
Yeah, of course.
That's the worst time to watch a movie.
Oh my god! Remember when we went to that Thor movie and we had to sit close as fuck to it?
Yes,
It was
and the
horrible.
the very first Avengers film.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the future, man. I'd pay $20 a month to be able to stream fucking whatever. So I don't have to go to the theater. I wouldn't mind doing that at all. That way you can watch anything. Think about all the indie movies that we don't get around here. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's so much shit that you could put in your face at that point. Um so it's gonna happen. But yeah, Movie Pass is fucking up. So and they've restricted it. You can't watch high profile films with the card. You have to pay an extra. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if Avengers was out now, it would fall into that category, of course. So you use the movie pass, but you still have to pay $5.
So it's more or less like a discount now.
Yeah. Well, if it's not a
You
big,
pay you essentially pay a price to keep your ticket price at matinee prices now.
yeah, pretty much. And if it's you can't reserve seating anymore on high traffic or high volume time. So on Friday nights, Saturday nights, you can't you can't fucking you can't go watch it. Not on Movie Pass. You have to pay full price, you know? So I'm out. Like what's the point? You know what I mean? So but I mean, is there any news or anything?
I don't know much or anything.
It's a little bit, but I did see where there was a little moment where it was this cool video where Todd McFarlane, who co-created Venom, they posted a video of of the changes. Like he actually sat there with his art pad and they had a screenshot of Tom Hardy's Venom, and he went in there and drew over it and made Venom look kind of the way he would have wanted it to look.
Oh, that's
And yeah, it was pretty badass. I mean, both designs are awesome, and the ideas that McFarlane's suggestion, which I mean, he thought the movie looked cool. The article made sure to reference that he was praising the film, and this was simply just his creative input
right.
or his artistic opinion, and what he did was pretty cool. There's a video out there; it's not hard to find, but it's pretty interesting.
That's I mean, there's not a lot really going on that there's a
Well, I
lot of
mean, I don't think. Well, at the end of the movie, Adam had asked about what that was all about. The end credit scene.
oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, were you aware of what the pager was showing, Adam?
No.
That's the symbol for Captain Marvel.
Uh,
So
So
it,
this chick
it's the
that's got a
it's.
TV show's gonna come kick ass.
I mean, her movie comes out next year before Avengers 4, I think. So it's gonna build. She's gonna be the next build-up movie where what happens in this film is gonna probably it's gonna Thor Ragnarok into the fourth movie. I mean, or in some way, because apparently it takes place in the '90s, and Avengers 4 is gonna be some odd years from the events of this one. Um, I want more fucking Godzilla footage.
right. Well, there's a petition going around that the stars of Guardians of the Galaxy is signing to get James Gunn back on the film.
But Disney has, I think, come out and been like, it's not really gonna change anything.
Well, yeah, but it's still interesting to see like them come out and be like, "Hey guys,
Yeah,
What
I mean,
yeah, what he said was fucked up, but still though, like
they weren't defending him. They were defending, the fact that he's got a good thing going, and that whole film franchise has a good thing going.
Right.
And he's making
and
bank.
I mean, and he can be dealt with on a social level as opposed to affecting something that's going to affect everyone.
Right.
Because the consumer is not going to get a product that was made with original intentions now. The actors are clearly going to have a workplace environment change. I mean, and like I said, I mean, I'm not defending because he said some pretty bad shit, but like I said, he could be dealt with on a social level.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, there are plenty of musicians out there that are fucking assholes, but we buy their records up left and right and just don't think about that.
Yeah,
because they make good music. Like a good asshole.
well, I mean, I don't see.
Just a weird thing to think about, I guess.
What? What?
I mean,
what just happened?
Well, I mean, what I just said about the art and all that shit.
What?
Do you guys agree with Thanos?
A little bit. Not a lot of bit, but a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel where he's coming from. I see his pain. But I'd rather not.
I admire his acknowledgement of a problem, but I don't admire his means to the end of that, to the solution.
Yeah.
You want to fix resource problem? That's fine. Fix the resource problem, but
don't kill everybody.
It shouldn't result in mass death.
I don't want to kill everybody, but I mean, just dude, he's not your normal villain. He's trying to in his mind, in his sick, fucked up Thanos mind, he thinks he's helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's wrong.
But it's evil, though. It's inherently evil.
Dude. It's evil as fuck. Killing all those people. And he did it. He snapped his fingers and he said, deuces, bitch. And he went to some weird fucking little pond with his ankles in it. And a little weird monument. That little girl was there. And she was like, hey.
He went and he did what he said he was going to do.
Is he dead?
No. He watched the sunset. He said that. He said, after it's over, I'm going to sit and watch the sunrise on a grateful universe or something like that.
Watch the sunrise.
Yeah, with that fucking axe fucking mark in his chest.
Fuck Thanos.
Thor fucked his ass.
Man. Fuck this motherfucker. Man.
Yeah, fuck that pussy ass bitch.
Yeah. Hey, shit. What,
hey,
bro. Hey,
bro.
I don't know what just happened. I think I had a heart attack. Griffin had a stroke. I don't know.
Bro. I mean, it's crazy though, right? I mean, that's going to have to happen though eventually. Population control.
Who's going to kill Thanos? Thor or the Hulk?
I think that they're going to
Captain America. They're all going to do it at the same time, like mega punch him.
Nah, I don't think they're going. This is what I think. I don't think they're going to kill him. What I think that they're going to do is Doctor Strange is going to open a fucking portal up and put him in there with Dormammu, and they're going to have to knock him into the portal.
Doctor Strange is going to put him into one of those little time travel buttholes. Toss his ass in. Hell yeah, dude.
That's what I think is going to happen. No shit. I don't think they're going to kill him. I think that they're going to save him for, maybe somebody travels there and they don't break his ass out, but they they show up there. You know what I mean?
I got I got an on the spot theory, I guess.
Oh shit. Trap theory.
They had the Russo brothers they had a Q&A on one of the platforms a while back or a few days ago. I don't know. I saw it in my feed and was like, oh, that's interesting. But they acknowledged one of the questions as to whether or not Red Skull could leave Vormir where the Soul Stone was being held.
Yeah.
And it would be an interesting way of making him a relevant villain again to be say Thanos upon doing that put himself inside the Soul Stone as well. And or what if somehow or another in game the stones survive by whatever means, and Thanos gets trapped in the Soul Stone because the whole soul for a soul thing. I feel like that's going to come back later as well.
Right.
But what if Thanos, being the one who did all that shit to begin with, what if they made it to where Red Skull, because they acknowledge that he could leave. What if he tries to find another stone or try to harness the power of Thanos, quote unquote?
That would be crazy. Like Super Saiyan fucking Red Skull?
I mean, you could pretty much go wherever you wanted with that character at this point now, without even tying him to any kind of lore. I mean, I'm not too savvy on Red Skull's Marvel history. I mean, I've seen him show up in bits and pieces.
That was crazy how Red Skull showed up there and was like, "Let me show you the way to the."
Well, it was a nice little loose end.
It was cool,
or a little nod.
Well, now we know where he ended up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to his old red ass? That motherfucker was chapped.
He looked like the Grim Reaper.
Chapped ass motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Did you notice who played him, Adam? It wasn't.
Oh, it
Hugo
was the same
Weaving
motherfucker, right?
No, it was actually the guy who played Aaron from The Walking Dead.
What?
The guy
how he did
impressions?
Yeah, you remember that, Adam?
Huh?
There was a video where it showed
Aaron?
him doing a bunch of impressions. The gay guy in The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, that guy. He's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
they recast
his impressions.
him as Red Skull. Yeah, and
he fucking nailed it.
Right.
He nailed an impression of a motherfucker, and they paid fucking half the price.
Yeah, they probably paid less than that.
Yeah.
They was like, "Hey, you want to be an Avengers?" And
They're
he's like,
"Do you know how much this motherfucker charges?"
Like, I just thought that was interesting.
Well, guys, I guess that's about it. I got a suggestion, though.
You give it a star, I give it a star, Trav gives it a star. It's a 3-star film.
3 stars.
Go out and watch it. It's out on something now.
I want to watch it again, like right now.
Yeah, good.
I'm not bored of it at all.
What are we gonna watch together? We gotta start figuring that out. We're coming up on episode 100, and I think for episode 100 we
like meet up and go to the theater together.
Yeah. We got to, man. It's episode 100, dude. Come on.
Well,
100 of them.
Let's
Give me a break. We got to do something.
What's gonna be out?
I'll come over. I need to get some fucking drum hardware out of storage anyway. Like,
right.
Worth a 3-hour drive, a 4-hour.
We'll fucking figure that out
100.
for real.
I'm coming over.
I got a suggestion for next week, though.
What's up?
All right, this is I'm throwing it out there. It's the 20th anniversary of a very special movie this year.
What movie, dude? The suspense is killing me.
You know the movie.
Shining?
No. Fuck. 20 years. What?
I don't know, dude.
The Big Lebowski.
Travis, we gotta watch it. Travis, listen. I'll tell you right now before we do this. Be mean to this. Dear heart.
I mean, what do y'all think about watching it for the 20th anniversary?
Next week.
Works for me.
Big Lebowski.
I'm not the Lebowski. I'm the dude.
What
And
we
that's
gonna
what
do
you
after
call.
that? That's a fucking strange movie to head off into.
Well, I also have some other ideas.
What you got, man?
So,
I want to hear like you
what?
ready to throw them out, or you want to hold them?
Well, what I was thinking was,
The
you know
plot
how we,
thickens.
well, you know how we did some director. We watched like Tarantino shit, Kevin Smith
Mm-hmm.
shit. Well, there's a director that I've been wanting. I've rewatched some of his movies recently, but I want to watch them and talk about them.
Is it?
Guy Ritchie.
So you trying to watch the one movie with Brad Pitt where he's like
Well,
Irish
I want
fucking dude?
I want to watch
What's that movie called?
Snatch.
Yeah, that's it.
I want to watch Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch, and Revolver.
Listen, man, I'm about to blow your mind. I want to watch all three of them because I've never seen them.
None of them.
None of them. I watched a
Dude.
little bit of Snatch, but I got lost.
Yeah,
I was like, I couldn't pay attention.
yeah,
Like
it happened.
in another world at
Yeah,
the time.
Didn't maybe I'm just really out of left field here, but didn't Guy Ritchie direct I, Tonya?
I believe he did. I would like to see that too. Can we put that on the end? Can we tack that on the end?
sure, I'm cool.
I think
with
he
it.
directed. Let me see. I've got it on. I've been eyeballing it, Travis, because Travis was like, the way it was shot was really good.
I know he did the Sherlock Holmes movies.
It was the way that movie was made is what made that movie good. Never mind the story was ridiculous. The story of Tanya Harding is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I
But
remember when
the
that
way-
happened.
the
Dude,
way
I
it's-
remember
the way
that.
it's-
Listen, I remember hearing that shit where it was like, figure skater's been hitting the leg with a fucking club. You guys remember that?
Yeah,
Were y'all there?
yeah.
Travis, do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Remember? Remember Star Wars? Remember? Why do the member berries always bring up Star Wars? Have you ever noticed that? Every
Yeah.
time you hear them, they're like
Remember?
Star Wars. Remember Tatooine? That's what he said. Like, that's what he said. I was like, why are they all about Star Wars?
That's their
I'm all about
shit.
some member berries. Remember?
When you guys think we're gonna try to tackle Solo, because it's got to happen.
Well,
They
gotta be
haven't-
available.
Yeah.
As soon as that happens, bam! I don't care what we're doing. We're dropping everything.
Okay.
Solo.
Because I know it's gotten mixed reviews on the internet, but I've also heard good stuff from.
I'm gonna love it.
from
I already
coworkers
know.
and
It's getting a
stuff.
star. I'm gonna go ahead. Wait, this might be a first ever. I'm giving the movie a
Preemptive?
star already.
What, Solo?
Yeah,
Oh god.
Are you gonna give it a Carbonite star?
I'm gonna give it a
Oh,
star,
shit.
dude. A real star, like in person, not about
The
top.
coveted Han Solo and Carbonite star.
The coveted carbonite star. I'm gonna give it 2 of them. This movie's already got 2 stars. This is a first. If you guys give this movie 2 stars, I'm gonna have 4.
You give it
Really?
You give it a Carbonite star.
If this
and a Jabba
movie,
Jab.
listen, if this movie is awesome, let it be the only movie that ever gets 4 stars. I love Han Solo.
Don't put this movie on that arc, man.
I wish Han Solo was my dad.
Listen. The movie arc of movies that get 4 stars, that ship should never
What
be.
in your
boarded.
mind? What gets 4 stars?
That's the thing. No movie deserved 4. It doesn't deserve it.
Big ol' basket.
Big Lebowski gets 4 stars.
Just
in
like,
my
just
book.
like, just like,
I was
just
thinking
like
that
his,
Griffin beat me to
just,
it.
just like Thanos in Infinity War. One should not have all of them.
Yeah. Well. So is that what we're gonna watch next week?
Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
I'm down, Griffin.
And
I
we gotta watch
appreciate it.
these
I've got this
fucking
shit on
Or-
guys.
Blu-ray. I'm gonna go ahead and say I've got it on. Listen, wait, guys.
Or
I've
in
got it on-
fucking
wait.
Adam's words,
I've got
Walter
it.
and Friends, the movie.
I've got it on VHS. I've got it on DVD. I've actually got 2 copies on DVD because the cases look different.
Is it safe to say
I'm
this is your favorite film
I mean, it's
of
up
all
there.
time? Is it
It's
your
up-
goat?
It's hard to pick a favorite film.
Is this
If
movie
you're
not bad?
I mean, can you guys like pick a Can you guys pick one? Can you guys say this is my favorite movie?
No.
Can you say this is my favorite song.
No.
God damn, that's
No.
hard as fuck. Someone said, "Who's your favorite artist?" And I was like, I almost had a heart attack. I was like, I can't figure it out, man. Like, I'm dying over here. Like, why'd you ask me that shit? You know?
It depends on what angle you're gonna take.
I can't pick one. I can't pick a favorite of anything now. I can say, I like pizza. You know?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like, but when it comes to the shit like that, like a favorite movie, oh man.
Yeah.
Every movie I own, because I bought it. In the collection.
Well, Big Lebowski's up there. It's up there with like Pulp Fiction, Hateful Eight. You know, like it's on its own tier by itself in my opinion.
Never seen it. You got.
Well, what's the? Well, what do we? Wouldn't a better way to rate your favorites, your favorite movies, would be, or at least to narrow them down, a list of movies you know you've seen more than 5 times.
The Big
Oh my
Lebowski.
God.
And then
A lot of movies.
or
though.
I mean, or like more
The
than
Hateful
10 times.
Eight, Django.
Just think about it.
Pulp Fiction.
You're
Dude,
probably,
the list goes on.
You got to be aware.
You got to
that,
go up,
you,
like
you know. Yeah,
movies
those
you've
are
seen
rookie
more than
numbers.
30 times, and it's like, well, still, lists are pretty big.
Yeah.
I'll watch a motherfucker over and over again.
Yeah. I got a couple on that list.
I'm fucking all right with the Guy Ritchie extravaganza.
I think you'll like it because I sent you that clip of that fucking
On Facebook or something.
yeah
I
that
haven't
guy.
seen it yet. I need to watch that.
This
Listen,
was
guys,
a while back.
I've got you guys. We've got a text message chain going. Dude,
yeah.
this thing is like, I'll wake up and be like, look at it, and it'll be like 43 messages. And I'm like, I'm sitting there reading it. I'm like, I like it. Keep it going, guys.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Makes me feel like somebody loves me.
Yeah.
Travis, you love me? A little bit.
I
love you, dude.
I'm not gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Problem. Happy family.
Yeah.
Adam,
sorry,
man, you
man.
didn't even get my old Greg reference.
Don't pretend I didn't hear that, Greg. Did it, man? Slipped one in on us.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Backdoor old Greg.
He backdoored old Greg. Just
A Greggy style
the
job.
podcast, real estate podcast will just like rip in time. There's just big rip through it.
Oh,
Doctor
God.
Who comes busting through, and he's like, I don't know if I can fix it, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I'll probably lose a companion, but I'll get another one.
Which
Doctor
doctor? Which doctor is it?
You know the new one's coming up. Did you guys know there's a trailer? I haven't watched it.
I've seen it.
I haven't watched it. Have you, Griffin?
Yeah.
Can we tack it on the end here?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking watch it.
Let's watch it right now.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Can you access? Listen, I ain't trying to like push you around, but state that I'm in, I can look for it, but
might get sidetracked. See, Doctor Who Series 11 trailer.
For some reason, I opened a window with Guy Ritchie. I have no idea why that's here. Oh wait,
to see if he directed it.
Travis, he did not direct I, Tanya. But I still want to watch that. Can we watch that?
Yeah.
Can we watch it at the end of our Guy Ritchie extravaganza?
Sure, why not?
I actually like opened it. Yep, that's the trailer. Picture. I'm not. Listen, guys. I'm gonna try to keep it as PC as possible. That's my thing. As PC as possible. I'm as PC as possible.
I'm ready when you guys are.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2.
All of this is new to me.
I don't like it. No, I'm just kidding.
New worlds. new times. So if I asked really, really nicely, would you be my new best friends? Right. This is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be fun. Yeah. That's Doctor.
I don't know
we
how
You
I
lie
feel.
about him.
Yeah. Oh
He's
yeah, I didn't even pause
contemplating.
anything. I let it play. Fuck them.
Am I happy that
No.
there's a female doctor? Not necessarily.
Why
I
am
don't
I?
really,
Listen, it's
I
not
don't
that
really
I'm
care
bothered.
at this point.
It's not that I'm bothered. It's a female. I just don't like the character. It could
I don't
be.
really care.
There could be a woman that pops up that I'm just like, yep, that's the doctor. But
I
in
mean,
my
for
book,
me,
the doctor's usually, I don't.
well, I mean, looking at this,
real witty.
I mean, this is
tapping.
only a 50-second trailer.
The next doctor's gonna be like, "Hello, guys,"
But
you know.
well, I mean, I feel like it's keeping
Butt
in
plugs.
with the same. They're trying to keep in with the same tone as Capaldi, but you know how most first seasons of a new Doctor, there's that feeling of the old Doctor that's still there, but that transitional season, I feel like we're just gonna get that again, and I mean, maybe it'll be good. I don't see how a show like this can really fuck up its theme by going this way, really. So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still gonna watch it when it comes out.
Well,
Or at least I'm gonna try to give it a shot.
yeah.
Like with all of Doctor Who, you know, those first few episodes, you just gotta watch and
I'm
see
gonna
if
watch
that
it
Doctor
and I'm
grows
gonna
on
like
you,
it.
know?
Because at the same time, it may be some blonde-headed chick, but it's still Doctor Who.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Well,
he's
Yeah,
still
she's-
in there.
I mean,
Matt Smith. Did you guys see that picture of Matt Smith and Christopher Eccleston fucking shaking
Throwing
hands?
down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was awesome. Matt Smith looked scared. Christopher Eccleston was like, "Ugh," you know, oi, prick.
Don't you fucking talk about Doctor Who.
I mean, this is how I look at it. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's one of those things where, like, they've already made it. She's a woman, or the doctor's a woman. It is what it is. It's either going to be really good or really bad. Like, Capaldi's first season was okay, and then he really come into his own, and then they ushered him
gave
out.
us fucking Doctor Who, man.
Yeah.
He pulled Doctor Who out of his ball sack and just
yeah.
Ooh.
So it's one of those situations where I believe it's going to be good because it's Doctor Who, but at the same time, I'm not as excited as I was whenever they announced Capaldi as a doctor. Not because of it being a woman, but just because of the fact that, like, I mean, we've been through this fucking rigmarole how many times?
Well, I mean, and that, I think to add to that, I feel like the finality that 11's transition to 12 had, the whole timing of it being around the 50th, I haven't really cared as much about Doctor Who as I used to.
Right.
Is it still one of my favorite? Is it still one of my favorite shows? Absolutely. Will I always watch it with my family? Absolutely. But it's such a long it's such a long running show that it's one of those that's meant that, you know, that's why there's a doctor for everybody, because they're at one point
Who's
there's
your
someone
doctor,
who watched
Travis?
the show. Who's mine?
Who's your doctor? Pick a doctor, man. Griffin.
I really like Matt Smith a lot.
Matt Smith was good.
I liked
really
him
like
a
David
lot.
Tennant.
I've gotta agree with Adam. My hat's with Tennant. I even like Eccleston.
I win, Griffin. No.
I mean, you know.
That's not. Well, I mean, no. That's
Matt
not to
Smith
say
was
that
good though. I liked
Matt
it. It was
Smith
good.
had some of the best episodes. No
He's
doubt.
a good actor, and there was
Yeah.
just something about David Tennant playing the doctor.
Yeah. No, I understand. Like,
And I
those
hated
two
to see him go.
They're both
Those two are
in
the
a
best.
Yeah, they're both in a close race. but at the
I
same
think
time,
Matt
like,
Smith, like he watched it, he was like, okay, I know what to do.
yeah.
Well, it's weird. It's weird the way this show works because it's almost like you have the era of the classic Doctors. You have the middle era where you had the attempt with Paul McGann, then cue in Doctor Who 2005 and onward. So there's these little eras of Doctor Who, and I don't know. It's just such a long running show, man.
Well, it's one of those things. The way Doctor Who for me is like, a band that you really get into. All right, Gojira, for example, right? My favorite Gojira album is From Mars to Sirius because that's what they were playing when I got into them.
Absolutely.
When
comparison.
when I got super into Doctor Who, I went back and watched it all like from 2005 on. But the era that it was in when I got really into it and got caught up was the Matt Smith stuff. So that was like it was drawn out longer. You see what I mean?
I came along a little bit before Matt, like when at the tail end of David Tennant.
Right.
And when Matt Smith came along, I was like, look, I was sad Tennant was leaving, but Matt Smith was good.
Yeah.
He was.
That's just kind of
the way he came in and fucking frailed about, like
fish sticks and fish fingers
custard.
And fucking custard.
Yeah.
And
I was sad to see both of them go.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
Right.
I mean,
I'm going to watch it. What we have to do, guys, this is what's got to happen, though. When it starts dropping, we got to watch it week. We got to. I mean, we're already handing off flicks. We might as well hand that off and put it in there, too.
Well,
let's see it. Let's talk about it.
Well,
we got live action,
Mm-hmm.
We'll throw it in the mix.
To kind of go with...
Be better than downsizing.
I also understand with Griffin liking 11 as much as well as a lot of people because Griffin's not alone on it. 11 is one of the most popular doctors out there, and I think it's
the
also
ratings
because
dropped when he left.
He's one of the doctors that's had the most time put into him.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean,
he got the most seasons.
Not the seasons, but just the amount of time that's passed for him as a character. You get to see so much of that doctor's lifespan play out.
Yeah.
Well, he was good.
Because by the didn't he the final episode he held off a planet for nearly 200 years, right?
I've seen at least. Oh yeah, you're right. Like you mean in-game years? Okay. I see. What he was there for a minute. He was a big doctor. He wasn't some little doctor that lasted 6 months.
He got to quote unquote get to be a bit too thin.
Yeah.
You know how like some doctors will be like, I'm getting a bit thin.
Yeah.
A little long in the tooth.
Yeah.
Long in the tooth.
And it's weird how some of the doctors acknowledge that, all right, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Well, Matt Smith was a good doctor.
Yeah, I mean that's just
I will agree.
If
I'm
going to
really like David Tennant, I don't know, something about him, his jacket.
I like the bow tie. Bow ties are cool.
Bow ties are cool. What we watching next week?
Big Lebowski, baby.
Oh, and then Guy Ritchie.
And
then what? I, Tonya?
We already got our next fucking month and a half planned out.
We'll watch them all. And then I won't remember shit. I'll be like, I'm gonna watch them all at the same time, every screen. I'm just wearing headphones. I'm like, I die.
You're gonna like Doctor Strange, man.
Nah, it's gonna kill me, dude.
I
watched that many movies. All right, we're out of here.
We've kept it real long enough.
Kept it as real as possible. Nothing we can do.
No. If you haven't seen Big Lebowski, for God's sakes, watch it. I've got 2 copies of it on Blu-ray.
Watch it before next week because we're gonna fuck it up for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about Flea and shit.
Are you fucking this
We're
up?
gonna
dude?
talk about the ferret in the bathtub scratching the ball. See, now
Yeah.
you're fucking interested.
Right.
You know, you're pulled you in. You're like,
Yeah.
boss, ferret.
We get to see fucking what's his name? Brent too.
Oh
He's
man, God rest his soul.
yeah, I mean
Damn, Griffin
one of the best fucking
brought me down.
best parts of the movie right there.
Philip
Suck a
Seymour
cock for
Hoffman.
suck a cock
If
for
you didn't like, if you didn't like Jeff Bridges because of Tron, you'll like him because of this movie.
Oh my god, right? If you don't like Jeff Bridges, then we're not friends.
Dude, I wish Jeff Bridges was my dad.
Would you
Really?
rather hang out with Jeff Bridges or Post Malone? we'll let you
Jeff
contemplate
Bridges,
that.
dude, all
Really?
day. Yeah,
You'll,
come on, dude. He'd be like, "You want to smoke a joint?" And I'd be like, "Yeah," you know. Can
There'd
we
be no
fucking
improv
watch
actors
Tron or
here.
something? Like,
if you're gonna act, you're gonna have a simple.
You'll
You'll
be like-
act the way Jeff acts. A simple, honest man's
you'll
role.
drink what Jeff drinks. An honest fisherman's drink. All right, guys.
I gotta go to bed.
Sleepy
I'm
house gotta
tired.
go to. Oh wait,
I'm tired.
State's gotta go to bed. We're out. Keep it real.
Peace.